Die Verbrennung der Amerikaner.
What is up, my beautiful mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video it's going to be a little different. I'm actually using my camera to film something else, and that'll be out on the channel later on tonight, I hope, depending on how the editing goes. But in this little video I'm just going to be talking about two fragrances that I stumbled upon last night, and I'm like, you know what, I can actually make a pretty decent video about this. And that concept is Davidoff Cool Water Intense smelling an awful lot like Versace Eros. Now, Versace Eros can be a pretty pricey fragrance. At Priceline, they occasionally have 200 ml bottles for $100, or you can go to Chemist Warehouse and get this for $40. That's Cool Water Intense. It's an eau de parfum, and it actually smells quite a bit similar to Versace Eros. Versace Eros is well known as an exceptional going out fragrance. If you're going to a bar or club, hitting up a pub, Versace Eros is just one of those fragrances that's really ideal for the occasion. And that's why I really like Cool Water Intense, because you can use it in the exact same situation. This has the same sort of projection, same sort of density. In fact, I think Cool Water Intense performs at least 12 hours longer than Versace Eros. This comes in at less than $40 Australian, especially if you're buying it somewhere like eBay or a different online retailer. Versace Eros generally is going to be a much pricier fragrance. $100 for 200 ml of fragrance is good value, don't get me wrong, but it still puts it out of reach for a lot of Australians. So it just makes more sense to recommend a fragrance like Cool Water Intense, which, although it is of a slightly lesser quality, you know, 125 ml of fragrance for less than $40 Australian, but over double the performance, that's pretty good value, I gotta say. You know, it's actually kind of sad because Cool Water Intense gets a lot of hate online. Just go to Fragrantica or maybe even Perfumo, and you'll see a lot of hatred for Cool Water Intense, and I feel like it's really unwarranted. It's a cheap fragrance, but you know, it smells good, it's gonna get you compliments, and it lasts like an absolute beast. It's definitely worth the less than $40 you're paying for it. Cool Water Intense is no PDM, it's no Tom Ford, and it's no Dior either. But you get more than what you pay for, at least in my opinion. If you're somebody that prefers a softer or more subtle fragrance though, then Cool Water Intense may not be for you, as it's very cloying and even obnoxious if you overspray it. CK Everyone Eau de Parfum or even Versace Pour Homme are going to be great alternatives that smell, you know, fresh and sweet, but are going to be much lighter and less offensive than Cool Water Intense. This is a very strong fragrance, like you don't need more than 2 sprays of this one. Even 1 spray is plenty when it comes to Cool Water Intense. It doesn't smell anything like the original Davidoff Cool Water, so if you're expecting like just a stronger take on the Cool Water DNA, you're not going to get any of that. It's got like a coconut note, it's got a very amber heavy vibe, it's very in your face. It's sort of like, imagine Dior Sauvage crossed with sunscreen, and you've got a pretty good idea of what Cool Water Intense actually smells like. Maybe that's actually going to appeal to you, but maybe it's not going to appeal to you at all. Eros is well known for being a pretty decent fragrance that's great for compliments, but I would suggest actually going out there and testing out Cool Water Intense for yourself, because it's pretty cheap and you never know, you might actually be pretty surprised with this one. So let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments below. I'm actually curious to see what you guys have to say about Cool Water Intense. I look forward to reading and interacting with you guys, my beautiful mates of YouTube. So until the video later on tonight, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.